Yeah, Happy New Year, everyone. So, yeah, I decided I'll do something a little different today. I wanted to show you all my Nordic Track ski machine. I've actually had this since 1994, and I've been using this machine since 1989, since I went to college. Started college, they had one in the gym, and that's when I discovered indoor cross-country skiing. And it's actually one of my secrets to staying fit. I just want to show you the machine here, and then we'll switch over to the GoPro, and I'll take it from there while I'm on the machine, showing you how it works. But it's a cross-country ski simulator. This machine was invented in Minnesota, I think in the late 70s, early 80s. It was a real craze in America. You know, they had TV infomercials, they had stores in all the shopping malls. And then, I don't know, the company behind this machine, Nordic Track, it sold to another company, sold to another company. They decided to go into treadmills and all this other stuff, because this machine is actually not that easy to use. It's like a bicycle. You need to do it a few times to get used to the balance, and a lot of people don't have the patience for it. And then a lot of gym owners had told me, I used to actually sell these machines too. I was a salesman for the company in the retail store in Oak Brook, Illinois. But I had also approached some gyms as well to get some commercial deals. They said for the amount of floor space it takes, it doesn't get widely used. You know, they really have some metric like, you know, usage of the machine per square foot it takes. So they said it wasn't getting the usage, and then, you know, there was a lot of, I guess, liability, because it does take balance, it does take some instruction. Like I said, it's like bicycling. You know, you have to achieve a balance, you know, and it takes a few times to do it, and then once you get it, it's really smooth, as you'll see. Okay, so let's get on with, I'll be on the machine now, anyway. Okay, so I'm on the Nordic Track machine, and when you start this machine, you have to stand up straight. This is the balance part. It's harder than people think to stand up straight. You know, your head, everything should be up. You should be looking here at the top. You know, a lot of people have this habit to look at their feet, and then that throws your balance off, and that's where the problems, the slipping and the sliding and everything happen. So I'll go ahead and just start. As you can see, it's skiing. Actually, when people are starting out, they just start with the feet like this, and then they add, you know, actually they add the arms like this, you know, just to opposite. You know, if your arm is forward, your leg is back, and then you add in the skiing. Now, I bought the add-on 1 pound hand grips, you know, about 400 grams in each hand. It doesn't sound like a lot, but if you do this, I do this usually for 20 to 30 minutes. It gives you a good upper body workout as well. But as you can see, I'm getting winded. I'm getting a pretty good workout. It's like, actually burns more calories per hour than running or swimming, but you don't get any impact on your knees. So, yeah, they sold these machines. Like I said, it was an 80s, 90s thing, and then the company just got into a lot of messes. They never really went global. I never really saw these machines take off in Europe or any place like that. So, yeah, what can you say? So what did we do for New Year's in Lviv? We stayed home. The last couple days we've had a lot of intense attacks, air alarms. You know, we had I made in the video before, you know, I talked about the rocket attack. You know, I heard 4 explosions. Now, apparently last night I haven't, you know, my wife told me I have to check up the news because I don't know all the details, but a museum was apparently hit here in Lviv. And that's something people in America need to understand. The Russians are aiming for civilian targets. There's nothing of a strategic value of a museum in Western Ukraine. You know, so I don't know. You know, it's what is Ukraine? So Ukraine is a country, right? And countries can choose who they want as their allies, choose, you know, how they want to set their course. And if you look at elections and polls here, it's pretty overwhelming. Ukraine wants to join Europe, join NATO, They want a good government to get rid of the corruption. I mean, everyone knows there's corruption here, and they know it's going to take more than local people to fix it. That's why they want to join Europe and, you know, get the institutions. So there's no big conspiracy. You know, it's really happening like that. You know, it's just like Poland, Bulgaria, Romania, Latvia, Estonia, Lithuania. You know, they all, Czech Republic, they all went this direction 20, 30 years ago. And so it's pretty logical that Ukraine would go in this direction too. Nobody is clamoring to join Russia or bring back the USSR. You know, you don't see anyone except like some old pensioners or, you know, people who were government officials during that time, but they're all over 70, 80. But you're not seeing anyone in their 20s saying, yeah, let's bring it back. You know, I mean, you have your oddball Americans, you know, on the Russian TV payroll or something, you know, saying stuff like that, but they never really actually lived in a oppressive state, so, you know, I would just discount the propagandists. But yeah, back to the workout. Yeah, you can see it's quite a workout and without any impact. So, you know, I have this idea that you know, I got some parts for this machine from a guy in Oregon. He restores these machines and keeps them going, but yeah, I would like to see these things made in Ukraine. There's a big fitness culture here, and I think this would be a good market for these machines, but they would cost new to build. Back in the day, they were $600, and in today's money, they would be close to $1,800. I think $1,200 to $1,800 to make these. Now, of course, you could use some automated manufacturing, buy parts in bulk from, you know, Asia or something, and just do assembly here. But still, it would be relatively expensive for this market. It would be something that a gym would buy, and they would have to invest into training the people on how to use these machines. So, I don't know, I would love to see Nordic Track get revived. I've seen a lot of people, you know, really lose a lot of weight, build up their health. You know, when I was selling these machines, I had customers that would come back and tell me I lost 60 pounds. I didn't even recognize them. You know, this was back in Oak Brook, Illinois. You know, this was between the time I graduated college and joined the Navy. I was working a few months selling these machines. And I used these throughout. I actually trained a full marathon, you know, just before joining the Navy. I ran the Chicago Marathon. And I trained a full marathon on this machine. I didn't even run, not that much. Did a few 8-mile training runs just to get used to the impact. But the majority of my training was actually on this machine, on this exact machine. I ran the Chicago Marathon. It was like 3 hours, 30 minutes, something like that, 3:40, somewhere in there. So it was a respectable time even. So, yeah, you can see it's really a heck of a workout. But anyway, that's all I got. Happy New Year, and we'll do some more videos in the future. See you.